Well, it's all back together and running. It looks better with the black deck in it, I have to say, more like it should do. And I've just been checking the speed of this with the synchronoscope thing, and I've found that it is absolutely spot on after being serviced a little bit and cleaned out. And I couldn't believe that the stylus on it was brand new. Why buy a brand new stylus for a record player you're going to throw away? I have no idea, because this motorboard was dumped at our local charity superstore in Mayors, and that down there was what it came out of. Yeah, pretty grotty, isn't it? But after being cleaned up, it's now looking and sounding as it should. As I say, the speed is absolutely spot on. I couldn't believe it. Well, actually, I can believe it, because they were pretty good days. You probably won't be able to see it on the film, but the outer ring should appear to be staying still. And under this 50 CPS European voltage lamp and frequency, it is. It's spot on. Yeah, full marks to BSR, and I think the thing had been dumped and rained on furthermore, so it would appear that these things are indestructible if you know a little bit about them. Just check that the automatic arm return works. It should do, but you never quite be sure, can you, when you... There we are, look at that. Back over and click, that's it. Well, there we are. That was a bit of a pig of a job to do, because I ended up putting a new rectifier in it because there was a lot of hum, and it wasn't so much capacitor hum, even that sort of sound, and the motor was getting rather hot, and it turned out that the original selenium rectifier, which you can see there, was beginning to give up the ghost. So I just happened to have a bridge rectifier, a little black blob with 4 leads on it, so I've nut and bolted that to the heatsink. That came off. Put a bit of paste on there so it conducts nicely. I doubt it's even got the chill off it. It won't draw anything like the current that was rated at. It was 10 amps. So a little bit belt and braces, I know, but at least the thing is working now. And furthermore, I've even got the pilot light to go again, which can't be bad. Now, the other silver motorboard that was in this, I'm going to put in the Amstrad tower system, and that will be a heck of a lot better than what's in it. As I said on the earlier video, possibly, with the earlier Amstrad tower systems, they had a motorboard in there exactly the same shape and fitting and fixing centres as these older ones. So, you know, if you could sling the wretched thing away and put in another one, and then do it. That's what we used to tell them. And I must have done, quite a few of the people at work had them, and some of the neighbours, and I must have done about 2 dozen of them, I suppose, like that in my time. The strange thing is that I know at least 5 of them are still going. Long after Lord Sugar thought that they would have gone up the spout. Oh dear, I don't know. How on earth did they get away with making such a piss-poor design? I'll never know, but there you are. It's still a king compared to today's crapophones, I have to say. For the most part, they are pretty diabolical, ain't they? And that's putting it politely. Anyway, time for tea. I've had enough fiddling around with things like this for today. See you soon.